What's good, brethren? Over here, walking in Mexican time to my Latino sisters and brothers. It's crazy, man. This city has a whole bunch of Hispanics. Well, this area. But it is what it is, man. You know, I was thinking about something, man. What female sexual power? I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You know how they say, this is pussy power. Power of the poontang. And I thought about this. A woman is only as strong as a specific man is weak for her. And the system entitles her or does not entitle her. Female's strength is directly tied to a man's weakness or a system's empowering her. Think about that. It's like that's why I say a female is like a parasite. You know, I did a video a while ago. What was it, man? It was a leech. I think that video got taken down too. But as I recall, but it was I think it was a leech or a mosquito. I think it was a leech. Something like that. It was like, because we know parasites, and there are certain animals and organisms that have to have a host organism in order to live, or they'll die. Leeches need a host. Tapeworms need a host. Mosquitoes, female mosquitoes, need a host to, drink their blood. Certain animals they need a host in order that they may live. And that's how I look at, I think on the thumbnail, it said, I'm strong and independent. And it was like a leech. I don't need no man, I'm strong and independent. And it was a photo of a leech. A woman is by no means strong and independent. I was watching this video, and if I remember, I will place the hey, how you doing? I'll place the video link in the description. But it was this humanitarian lady, like all them white folk that go to different parts of the world to feed the hungry. Humanitarian chicks, we gotta go there. It's always Africa. I would like to take my black behind to Africa. I'm thinking Kenya. I heard so many good things about Kenya. Buddy of mine got a wife, Tanzanian wife, black chocolate woman. He happy. She feminine, black woman. Not no masculine trash bag female like here in America. With masculinity. I was just thinking about the strength of the woman, again, is only tied and linked to number one, male weakness, or as in America, or as in America, systematic male weakness. Men are weakened by the system. You have a culture where a woman can be seducing a man, can be like, for example, you got an example of Joseph in the scriptures, where Potiphar's wife was trying to was seducing the crap out of this young man. She was like an old queen. She was a queen, very beautiful, and she was basically trying to seduce this dude. She lit the incense, and she was married though. She lit the incense. She had all that. Made her face up good, candles lit, and she was a good looking bride. But what stopped. See, most men would have failed to their own weakness for the female. See, that's what make the female strong is if the man is weak. Her strength is her sexuality and or the system that empowers this bitch. So this bitch, she ended up seducing him. It didn't work though because he was a man of Yah. He was a man of God who stood on his principles. And I can kind of relate to that dude because as I got more spiritual and stuff, my standards got higher, and I want to deal with less women, and I think also less women want to deal with me because I'm up here telling them these are the standards. You have to do this, you have to do that. You gonna follow these instructions. Ain't no male friends. You know, now I got these rules and regulations. I was always pretty controlling when it come to women. Cause ain't none of this, I'm not about to get in no relationship and you got male friends. I ain't doing that bull crap. Where they do that in, huh? Where they do that in? They don't do that here. They do that with, other dudes. I'm not that dude. He's just a friend. He's gay. I don't care if he's gay. Well, if he do, one day he turns straight, right? All right. And one day you try to turn him straight. Man, dudes be playing all these simping games. Some of them do be gay, but so what? I don't want no male around my woman. I don't want no male talking to my woman. Any dude can put on the front, and maybe he is gay. I don't want no gay dude around my woman. Why would I want that perverted spirit and energy around my woman? I don't care if he's gay. I don't care if he's married. Oh, no, it's not like that. It is like that. It's never like that until it is like that. It's never like that until it be like that. And then all of a sudden it's like that. And how can it be like that? And you shouldn't be jealous because it's like that. And when it is like that, you're going to find out after she done been smashed by somebody else that is like that. So to circumvent that, you tell this woman, nah, if you want to be with me, ain't no male friends, ain't no social media, ain't no communicating with dudes on social media, or you got to turn it off. Me personally, I haven't really thought too much about that, because I figured it definitely ain't no Tinder at all. That's all gone. But social media, I look at it like, all right, you gonna turn it off. Especially the IG, man. That's a dating site, you know what I mean? You want to talk to your family and all that, you should have their phone numbers. I'm kind of iffy on that because I really kind of don't care in a way. But in another way, I do care, but I don't want other dudes being able to. But that's like saying, I'm not really ultra strict on that. But I can see why men would be, but definitely not IG, man. Maybe Facebook because, people be linked in with their friends and all this kind of crap, and I might have her using it for business. It's just kind of, my main thing is like, I don't really want to have none of that stuff, really, because that's avenues where a dude can get at your woman. But if she do got it, I'm going to have to have password to it. But I've been strict. Like, I ain't no social media. That way, I ain't got to deal with it. And I'm going to be checking your phone. I'm going to be checking your laptop. Oh, I will be checking. And you will be giving me the password. Oh, you controlling. Oh, you bet I am. Because if you want to be my woman, you want guidance, provision, protection, and instruction, your ass you got to bow down completely. Ain't none of this, I do this, but I ain't doing that. A woman look, man, because what she expecting from you is what? And like I said, that's the least she can do. Is absolute obedience and submission. That's the least she can do. I mean, she asking you to put your life on the line potentially to come protect her. And if you ain't my woman 100%, you ain't getting 100% of my guidance, instruction, protection, and provision. You ain't getting nah. You ain't important enough. You barely important enough if you do submit. That's the baseline. That's the basics of what you already supposed to be doing anyways. Men put a lot of stock on a woman cooking and cleaning. This is baseline of what this hoe's supposed to be doing, man. You know, it ain't like a woman's supposed to be a quiet, submissive, and feminine anyways. It ain't nothing extra. It's like saying, hey, a man's supposed to be physically strong and straight. And, you know, he's supposed to be more stoic and in control of his emotions. Like, I mean, you just saying some basic stuff. That's basic. A man's supposed, that's basic. It's basic. He's supposed to wash his behind. It's basic. A woman's supposed to be feminine. It's basic. It's not no extra. You don't get no extra credit for doing basic stuff. I'll look at it. I forgot my whole point. I'm trying to make sure I ain't get hit by this car. Oh, they got a Shiba Inu. But I like that dog, man. Curly tail. Morning. How you doing? It's a cute dog. But that Shiba Inu. That dog don't never really bark that much. Oh man, it's such a beautiful day. It's about to be 80 degrees. I think it's about 80 degrees right now, man. But damn, that's my point. Yeah, in this society, women is really leveled up. You know, they getting it's like it's set up, it's structured here in America so that, you know, a woman who's just basically, she ain't really, you know, she did. What is the one? I forgot my point. Sitting here talking trash. But that's my whole thing, man. You know, it's just too much emphasis being put on, you know, women. Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? But yeah. It's too much emphasis put in America that's put up on women as to their importance. And, you know, oh, this humanitarian chick. Yeah. Got all over the place. Such a beautiful day. I want this all the time. You know what I mean? Neighbors out here. Everybody love the mailman. You know what I mean? When the mailman come. How you doing, man? Nice day.
Good, man. How yourself?
Good.
That's good.
But yeah, man, everybody love the mailman. So the mailman come, everybody come out here and get their mail, you know. Let me see. What was I talking about? But yeah, man. Oh, the humanitarian chick. She talking about basically, she be going, okay, so a woman is only as strong as a man is weak. Dang, I've been way off base for a few minutes. So, that's like a leech saying I'm strong and independent. I don't need nobody to survive. But the leech's whole existence, they exist because they eat off of and some, like I said, some animals are just made how they made. They're made to be parasites. They codependents. And that's what a woman is primarily. She can't survive without no doggone man or a system or a threat. You know, man, what was this woman? Some white chick, she was a humanitarian, but a leech need a host. A tapeworm needs a host. The female mosquito needs a host. These are not independent animals. They don't go out and, you know, they don't garden or nothing. You know, these are animals. So, they because they don't go out and hunt on their own, they eat off of they're parasitical, and that's really the nature of a female, and that's is what it is. It's not going in on the female. She need a man. Women have needed men since the beginning of time for provision, for guidance, for protection. What can a woman do without a man? In a SHTF situation, just like a leech, you know, I'm not even going in on the dependence of the woman because she is a dependent. And there's zero wrong with her being a dependent. There's nothing wrong as long as she play her position and keep her mind correct as to as long as she keep her mind correct as to what she really is and what this really is, then things will be good. Problem is in America is that the woman is allowed to live in state-sponsored delusion. I just made that up. I'm gonna coin that. I ain't heard nobody else say that, so I'm claiming it. The American woman is allowed to live in state-sponsored delusion. State-sponsored delusion. I'm strong and independent. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. While she got a bunch of dudes in her DMs, bunch of dudes, bunch of orbiting dudes, cashing her out, dudes to lay pipe, dudes to give her attention, dudes. While at the same time spitting, I don't need no man. Like I said, state-sponsored delusion of the highest degree. See, back to this humanitarian chick, she was talking about, she go to these different countries, where it be the SHTF, whether it be like Eastern Europe, or it be Africa, or it be whatever country. They go in there, oh, we need to help these people, and bring the care packages and stuff, and help these people and stuff, right? And all that kind of stuff, which is cool, as long as they don't, because, there's some rumors of abuse and stuff that take place, and people donating the products and the stuff, donating the supplies to help the people, but it never reached the people, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. But yeah, America is allowed, American women are allowed to live in state-sponsored delusion. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? I thought that was in one chick. Dang, it wasn't her. But anyways, see, they can live in because they live in a first world country where it's police, place manufacturers, simpism and weak maleism, and they live in a comfortable matrix here in America, so they can always talk about, I don't need no man. I forgot how this saying goes, but they say something like, people that are privileged don't really recognize the privilege that they got, or something like that. Privilege is unknown to those who have it. Something like that. It goes like that, but privilege is not recognized by the people who got it. So, what's up, bro? You all right? But yeah, so like white privilege. But people don't recognize privilege a lot of times. So women in America don't know nothing about difficult times because they got female privilege here in America. Women, man, they can be fat, ugly, receding hairline, big spare tire. One just drove by, gold hair, short hair black woman. I bet you she got a few simps, suckers, some dude that'll kill for her. So, what I'm saying is that, see, women are only as strong as they can find a parasitical relationship with a weak man for her. So if the man is weak on her, poof, she's strong all of a sudden. She's strengthened by his weakness, by taking a pint of his blood, whether it be a simp, taking a pint of his blood, so that she can thrive and live. Or whether it be a simp system, like here in America, that mass produces simps. Women in America speak boldly because there's a system in place. And there are simps who are massively produced in this place. So, that being the case, I think that men have like an elevated sense of women. They elevate women to such high levels that you got dudes in, say, Brazil, Colombia, the Philippines, majority of the world, they don't look at women all like that. The local dudes that actually live in those countries give a damn about these women. It's just another good-looking piece of meat, bro. But it got like 3 chicks. Average dude got a dude that say average looking and stuff. Not no, so he's 6 feet tall. He makes 6 figures. He's a super ultimate dude. Then he can acquire these other ones. You got that dude that's an average dude who look at good-looking chicks all day and it's just regular for him. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And in America, what you behold as a man is that is thirst. Men are thirsty for female attention, thirsty looking at all these naked hoes around here. And the average dude ain't getting that, even the average chick, because your average chick has high standards. And thirst is mass produced here in America. And again, women are only as strong as the men are weak for her, or the system empowers her. So I think my whole point, man, I just think that men to put too much importance and value on low-end hoes, man. These women really ain't even all that important, you know what I mean? The more I look at it, they just not really all that important, locally or abroad. Men here in America would be better served. I know it's a cultural thing, but they would be better served to look at women the way that a lot of foreign men look at their foreign women. It's just a regular, good-looking chick. You're supposed to be in shape. You're supposed to know how to cook and clean. You're supposed to have your own long hair. You're supposed to be accommodating. You're supposed to be fit, feminine, and in shape. These are gibbons. A woman is supposed to be, like, you're supposed to have your own hair. You ain't supposed to be a loud, masculine, volatile, fighting dude. Dude chick. You ain't supposed to be twerking on tombstones. You ain't supposed to be tatted up, neck tattoos and titty tattoos. I mean, this is what's in America is what women are not supposed to be. So when what you see is the majority of what you see is fat women, badly built, bad attitudes, and masculine. There was a black woman earlier I was looking at. Big butt, but she got a big stomach and a big fat mouth, right? Big butt, big gut, and big mouth. You know what I mean? Always outside yelling. Deep, raspy voice reverberating throughout the whole dang on block. And what you gonna do, man? So I'm walking by, I asked my son, you bring some crap like that to the crib, man, you ain't gonna have no crib. Woman like that get you clipped, man. She get you thrown into the jail, man. Cause she gonna start, because she is dysfunctional, because she through, she gonna endeavor to destroy whatever you got going because she's destructive. And because of that, and you being a man, you gonna try to check this hoe, and she's a Calamity Jane type chick, and she gonna spark up an incident, and you got to check that hoe. Even if you don't put your hands on her, she can put her hands on you, but if well, she ain't supposed to. But even if you don't do nothing, just throw her out of the house. Her ego be bruised, and then poof, 911. That's the system. So she's empowered by the system. She leeches off of the system. This gives her a lot of pride. And so one of the things I listened to this humanitarian lady talking about, when she in different countries, she was talking about a lot of these women out here be getting raped. You know what I mean? Because the men, what'd she say? The man is not fearful of getting caught up by the police. You know what I mean? Like, say, with the refugees when refugees occur, it'd be a lot of women and children and stuff. And so a lot of these women fear that they're going to get raped because that's what's happening. It ain't no system to come in, swoop in, and save them. And ain't no Captain Saberhose. And so men is like, yo, they just going to do what they want to do. So strong independence is not really actually real. She not independent. She hyper-dependent. She either dependent upon the good graces of the system, of the good graces of some simp, or some combination thereof. That's how this works, man. And I just think men overly value women. And then these women, your average foreign woman, kill these women in femininity, kill them in looks, kill them in their ability to do domestic stuff, kill them in hygiene, kill them in weight. American women is pretty much garbage. So one with that strong, independent mentality, she living in state-sponsored delusion, bro. She living in a state-sponsored delusional state of mind. It's not reality. It's state-sponsored virtual reality. State-sponsored virtual reality. State-sponsored state of delusion. I just made the two mugs up. It's kind of the same thing. She's allowed to live in a state-sponsored state of delusion. So I think men should look at women more soberly and not. I know it's difficult because you live in a thirst-trapping place. You live in America where where it's all about elevating females, and your average dude can't even, generally speaking, get an average around or somewhere decent looking chick who know what a kitchen look like. You know what I mean? Know what a foot rub look like and know how to serve her man. We don't live in that kind of construct. We live in Trashville. So I know that, but I just think that we would be better served. It's a long walk, man. It's such a beautiful day. We would be better served to look at women for what the service that they were supposed to be. Now, again, I understand you don't really see examples of what a woman's supposed to be here in America. You don't really see that on the regular. So you kind of just got to go overseas, or maybe you would find a church chick or something here locally, but in general, women here, man, they live in a state-sponsored state of delusion, and they plug into state-sponsored virtual reality. Virtual reality feels real until she go overseas. Then she's simping over men. She go overseas, man. See, that's what I like about when Western women go overseas. They go to they go to Brazil, they go to Colombia, and they see for themselves. See, then at that point, you all right, bro? Then the state-sponsored state of delusion, that virtual reality, the headset, not the headset, the headset with the virtual reality goggles. That crap gets stripped off. See, right in America, she can live in a virtual reality world because she got them virtual reality goggles on. You know what I mean? She can be a waist away, used up, high body count, 304, and she ain't even got to compete. Whereas, say, here in America, that's what happened here in America. But abroad, she could be a high body count broad, but she still gonna have to compete, and she still gonna have domestic capabilities. But here in America, she ain't gotta have no domestic capabilities, Hey. But yeah, so that's my whole thing about. I was just thinking about this, I think I'm gonna go up in here and take my walk. Oh, go up here and take my rest. The sun, man, just maybe want to just walk. But yeah, so we just need to not overvalue these bras too much. And if you can, man, get that paper up, get the hell out of this trash bag country. Oh, back to what the chick was telling, the humanitarian white chick. She was like, the reason that women feel that elevation and that pride because, hey, man, how can you not feel pride? How can you not feel proud because it's all laid out for you. All you gotta do is show up. So how can she not feel, look, man, it's like playing the American woman. I'm sitting down. The American woman plays a game like, it's like, dang, this white girl got a big butt. But anyways, she play a game like when you play a game, I like the white women with this thick. I don't know, there's something about it. But anyway, they like me too. They're like dark-skinned brothers. Anyways, Germany, but see, women in America is like, they basically playing, like when you play a video game with the cheat code on. That's kind of how it is. It's just easy mode. Like, you're going to have unlimited lives. You're going to have the God mode. Yeah, that's what the woman in America, she living life on God mode. Like, you can't get hurt. You can fly. You can disappear. You know what I mean? She lived life on God mode with cheat code on. And nothing can really bother her like that. So she living large, man. Like, even if she ugly, bro, she still living life with the cheat code on, bro. God mode. So, her life doesn't even compare to like I said, that's like her wearing the virtual reality goggles. It's so nice out here. I might take another walk. That's like her wearing the virtual reality goggles. And it's like, I ain't ever had the virtual reality goggles, but I understand the concept. Put those things on you in virtual reality. I always thought virtual reality would be pretty cool. But I never did it before, but it seemed like it'd be cool to be in an alternative world and stuff, but kind of like that movie Gamer, like that. I don't want to be fully immersed with no chip in me and all that, hint. But that's how these women are. They plugged into a matrix where they already got the God mode code in. And all they got to do is just play the game. And the game of America is set up against a man. So, so she has she get, that's the matrix though. When they unplug from the matrix or they take them virtual reality goggles off, they're like, oh shoot, this is the real world. And that's where a lot of women, American women, go to these, Brazil and Thailand and all that. They don't compete, bro. Because then they have to look in the mirror at that point. They're like, oh, shoot. Whoa. This chick is in shape. This is an average, dude from America. How does he have this beautiful foreign woman on his arm? Oh, my God. I can't compete for this. I'm not getting any attention. What is this? What's going on here? So she has to live in reality. When she had to take when she here in America, she can keep those virtual reality state-sponsored delusional goggles on. She can keep those on because it's supported by simps supported by the system. Just keep those goggles on. You good. What they call Apple goggles or whatever, eye goggles or whatever they call it, you know what I mean? She can live in virtual reality. But when she come up out of the system, out of this country, she gonna have to compete. A lot of women don't like they don't like Thailand. A lot of they don't compete with those women. They don't compete with Eastern women and South American women. They don't compete. So that's why they try to. They have a big a big problem with passport bros and brothers freeing themselves from the virtual reality game, where she has a cheat code on. You can't really. I mean, you can win, hit the gym, elevate. You need to raise your money up, but that should all be for your pocket, and that should be all so that you can leverage it and go overseas. Still, don't simp overseas though, but that should be so you get a better standard of life, better quality wife, better quality, interaction, and leverage the dollar while it's still standing anyway. Flipping into gold, you know what I mean, and silver, why you can't. But my point is, the overvaluing of low-value women is a state-sponsored delusional cheat code. And remember, I coined that. State-sponsored delusional cheat code that the woman takes advantage of. But it only works in certain areas. It only works here in America, where the man is simplified and broken down for you, and where this woman could seduce this dude to have sex with her, buy him drinks and all that, literally all that. I seen her, and then she can flip and say, well, maybe what was it? It was this white dude that, no, it was an Indian dude, I think. He was at some college, and the female said he raped her or something. But it was all kind of text messages showing that it was consensual and stuff. But what happened is that he went and told his friends he was smashed her or whatever, and she got in her feelings, and then now she pressed charges or whatever. And then I think he lost his scholarship or something like that. But it's all consensual sex. It's college. These women are whole. And so in college, that goes on regularly. But because she changed the narrative, she changed her mind because she in her feelings, and he told his friends or whatever. And I think he suing the school. I hope he win, man. Because something need to happen where these women can't just change their mind and, oh, yeah, it was grape, by the way. Oh, yeah. I'm in my feelings. It was rape. Yep. So that's what I hate, man. I hate that. But see, that's the cheat code that she put in this video game system called America. She can just link in, plug in, man. And so this is something I was thinking about, man. The overvaluing of females. I just wanted to cover a few things. She is important because she's in her queendom. In America, average and below average and fat, and this woman here in America has so much leverage in the game. She got the cheat code, man. She got the state-sponsored delusional cheat code to the video game, bro. Put on the goggles. She don't never see the whole thing. She don't never have to take her goggles off. She don't never got to take her virtual reality, state-sponsored virtual reality goggles off. She ain't never got to do that. Because Simpsons go co-sign her. As long as she stay here in America, her state-sponsored, delusion will always be satisfied. Like that one chick, that black chick that went to Dubai. And she was, what was she? In America, she has, because of a state-sponsored delusion and a cheat code for this video game simulation here in America, this Matrix, she able to be loud, she able to be belligerent, she had to be a tattooed, loud, violent woman, she able to do whatever the heck she want to do, throw hands at a man, spit at a man, she, hide, deleting bait, she can do whatever she want to do. But, and disrespect men left and right, and just, emasculate men and raise her voice. And she got caught up and thrown in jail for raising her voice against a man in Dubai. I'm glad they checked that ratchet, state-sponsored, delusional behavior. That stuff worked based on the construct that you're in. Like, for example, you got an Xbox video game, it ain't gonna work in a PS3 or PS PlayStation, and vice versa. You got a PC game, it ain't gonna work on an Xbox. Why? Because it's not formatted. So a woman trying to bring that same state-sponsored feminism and cheat code, you can't play the same cheat code when you go to Thailand or when you go to Dubai. When you go to, that's why they don't like it, because they have to look at reality. Till then, she can just get co-signed by simps and a system that co-signs everything she does. She living as a free, liberated woman here in America. And so she don't never have to take them goggles off. When they go somewhere, if you see a Black American woman or your average American woman in like Colombia, the women are like, it's like 8s and 10s. Well, it's late 8s walking all over the place, bro. Very, very regularly, man. I was astonished at the beauty level that I saw. And most high women, I'll be hitting up Brazil soon. Maybe there, somewhere else. I've got a couple places I'm looking at. But the point is, the beauty level, man, they don't compete. And because they don't compete, they're not relevant. So a lot of these women ain't trying to, they might go to be in a certain country and stay on like but nobody, what man around the world, let's look at this. And this plugs into what I'm talking about. Not keeping women at the level that they're supposed to be at. What man, men, we want feminine women who's in shape and who follow our instructions. And just basically good looking and easy to deal with. Simple, simple, simple. She ain't got to be this specific height or that. It's some good looking chick, man, that follow my instructions. It's easy to work with. Just do what I say, look good doing it, basically. That's not really like super high standards, right? But the woman in America has got these super high standards, but what you're getting is super low standard. What you're getting from her, if anything. What do you mean? What do you mean what you get? I am the table. So a man leaves America to find a basic female. Feminine in shape, good looking, just accommodating, follows instructions. Simple. She ain't got to be this, that, do. You got all these standards. Look good, follow instructions, and just be faithful and be cool. Basic stuff you don't even get from a woman here in America. Pathetic, man. Whereas a man can find that in massive abundance overseas. But a woman, what in the world is she looking for? That right here is really her queendom because she got simps, she got high income simps, and she getting a bunch of attention even if she don't look good, and she ain't got to be in shape. So this really is her plug. This is her video game cheat code. You know what I mean? She can plug it into America, but that same code won't work on the Xbox. You know what I mean? It work on the PS, but it won't work on the Xbox. It'll work in America, but it ain't gonna work in Dubai. It'll work in America, but it ain't gonna work in Colombia. It'll work in America, but it ain't gonna work in Brazil. You know what I mean? So she can't use the same leverage. That's basically what I'm saying. Leverage, she can't use the leverage that she got in America. The old girl was running her mouth in Dubai. She got served and got locked up like a dog. You know what I mean? You barking, you barking like a dog, you'll get locked up like a dog. So they threw her up in the clank. And good riddance. That's one less dude that'll probably get deleted, you know what I mean? When she get back to the US, you know what I mean? But I don't know, that was just something I was thinking about. Brothers need to lower their, not you brothers, because you already think sane. You already think, intelligently, and you got your minds right. But we all still, once you living in this matrix, this video game simulation where she got the cheat code already plugged in. Once you live in here, you just got to make sure you don't get recaught back up in the whole overvaluing the female. Her opinion really don't mean nothing. I mean, she ain't even the basic of what a female. American woman in general ain't even basic what a woman's supposed to be. She ain't just feminine, in shape and feminine and friendly and feminine, soft, obedient. She ain't even, these are just the basics. So this is something I was thinking about. And that struck me when that woman said that a lot of the humanitarian white chicks, she was like, see, when all these things are gone, the system is gone, and, the country goes into chaos, women is like basically victims, man. But see, American women, that's why it's going to be so heavy on them, because they don't know nothing about being no victim. They usually be the one antagonizing and victimizing men here in America. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, they absolutely do. Women in America, man, like I said with the dude earlier, the fake rape allegations, talking about, pressing charges on this dude. And then they remove his scholarship and stuff. So I'm glad he's suing the school. I hope he wins, too. Because president needs to be set. Then you had that situation with that Marvel actor, the black dude, where the woman said he assaulted me. I feared for my life, and all of his girlfriend, whatever she said. It's like, dude, this dude took off running, bro. Oh, God, man. This is a cheat code, bro. America is the video game that the woman play, and she play on God mode all the time. Cheat code automatically installed. You a woman? Okay, so here you go. Deet, deet, deet. Up, down, left, right, X. You know what I mean? God mode. That's why she walk around as a goddess. She walk around as a god. Because what you gonna do? So I say, man, don't play the game, or play the game instead of the Xbox, play the game on the PS, man. And see, a man, when he get out of this construct of America, he plug into a different cheat code. You could get the cheat code that the regular men in those other foreign countries get. Feminine, decent woman who in shape and know how to do feminine stuff. You get that cheat code, but you got to pay the price of getting there and finding a way to sustain yourself, there. But, everything got a cost, and, but if you find, a man finds a way to make paper or get a chunk of money and able to stay out of the country for extended periods of time, I think that's what one should do if you have the capabilities of doing so, man. I think life is what it is. You don't know when it's going to be over. So just do what you can to find peaceable things in life. One of those things being, for many men, getting a passport and getting the hell out of here. If it be for a week, a year, this place is really toxic, man, and it ain't linked. We don't got the cheat code link, man. We don't got the link. So we ain't women, and so this place ain't made for us. We're masculine, regular men, and we're not linked into this place. Yeah. So this is something I was thinking about. If you was a simp, you linked in. You're homosexual, you linked in. A woman, you linked in. We regular, heterosexual, regular brothers, masculine, we ain't linked in this place. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I didn't mean to make this video this long, man. I just think we need to not make women more than what the heck they are, man. And what the heck they was created to be, which is feminine, servants, helpers, and good looking and stuff. That's just the baseline, man. I just get frustrated because everything is about, in America, is like glorifying women, but these are the worst. The Western woman is the worst woman in the world. Like I said, who out here from what country It's men from other countries flying over here trying to wife up an American woman. Oh, I can't wait. I gotta. But we're on the contrary. How many men from the Western world want to go to South America? Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe. Well, not Eastern Europe now, man. With all this, it ain't really, in my opinion, that ain't where I want to be. I don't want to be nowhere near Europe no more. Maybe Spain, maybe. But yeah, that Eastern European stuff, nah. Morocco or something. But that's Africa. But yeah, I used to say Eastern Europe, but now with this Russia, war going on, not really the place to be, in my opinion. But it's a pretty hotbed right now. Russia's just moved some nukes over there, so it's probably not really a great place to be. But the point is, men in general go to non-Western countries in order to find wives. Those that do want to get married and looking to, they would. I would guess that I would take a small little guess that you probably just probably got more men going overseas to find a wife than foreign men looking for a wife and coming to America. Like that Coming to America movie, that was cap, that was trash. And that Eddie Murphy, that king was a simp. He wanted self-abuse. So a woman that does what I want, I don't want that. I want a American queen. Man, that nigga used to, man, bruh. That's a dude who that's a dude who just spoiled. That goes to that statement, those who are spoiled, basically, privileged, who have privilege, don't know they got privilege. They're unaware of a lot of times. Like, you just a privileged idiot. You gonna marry some American idiot. It's stupid. Like, so it is some dudes who do that. But in general, and if you do have African dudes who come over here, try to get their citizenship. And, they give them a black woman. Yeah, you do have that on the citizenship level, you know what I mean? But in general, men ain't really coming over to America like that. They're not really like, I can't wait to get me an American woman. Oh, boy. They're going to cook and clean for me. And if they're going to be submissive and help me in my life and be a comfort and an ease to me. Nah, bro, it's some dude trying to get a green card and link in and level up. You know what I mean? That's what they do. But the women here are so masculine compared to the women in their own country. I seen this video where this dude was like, I cannot put up with this anymore. He had a black woman, but he was from Africa. So he was trying to get his green card through this black woman, chunky black chick here in America. I cannot put up with the emasculation anymore. I will give you your money back. I don't want to deal with this. I gotta go back to my country. I don't care if you deport me. I'm finished. He was finished, man, because he was dealing with the B-A-dub. Hey, look, man, you can't come from, Uganda, Kenya, and come on, you think these black women are the same? Nah, bro, you dealing with a monster over here, bro. Just because it's black does not mean it is the same. Just because she is the same culture, the same color as you, does not mean that she is the same culture as you. This is something that you should understand. But if you go through this process, you will find the BAW is a specific and special kind of beast. This is something that you do not see in your home country of Africa, of Kenya, or Uganda, or Cameroon. For when you come to America, you'll find out these women are on a whole nother level of masculinity. This is not acceptable. So this dude's like, I'll give you my green card back. I don't care about this. I'm going home back to my own country. Because those dudes like, look, man, the BAW might be able to put on the front for a minute, man, but it's difficult for her to hold in that masculinity, man. Because she's going to be trying to boss up on a chick. And this is an African dude. You got them feminine African chicks. He ain't used to getting bossed up on. But when you come to the West, oh boy, the Western women is ball busters, man. I am not used to this such masculinity and such talking in such terms. Why are you speaking to me? I am a man. You do not speak to me in this manner. This nigga like, man, he ain't used to all this stuff. Thought you just gonna slide in, get a green card. No, that BAW will make you pay for that green card. You know what I mean? She gonna strip you of your masculinity, strip you of your peace of mind. Now you know how the brothers here, now I understand how the black man in America, you created the passport bros. Now I understand why this has occurred. Being in a relationship with the black American woman, I cannot do this anymore. I'm going back to my home country of Uganda. I am finished of this. So how many foreign dudes coming over to America so they can, if they do wife them up, they try to get a green card. And it could, absolutely, there's women in other countries try to do the same thing. But in general, I'm speaking to why the person that is American would go to another country. Why the man want to go to another country, dude? He want to get a feminine woman that's in shape, bro. If a woman go to another country, she ain't gonna have the same cheat code. So if she go to Japan or Brazil, she's gonna be kind of like worthless, really. Nobody really gonna care about no American woman like that. Okay, we heard about you. You loud, okay, you overweight, and you're not as healthy as a woman that look here. You don't look as healthy as a woman here. And they look good, but they servile too. What's the significance? Why should I get with you versus her? You know what I mean? I got 2 or 3 good-looking Latina chicks who, I'm juggling. Why would I choose you? What are you going to do for me? They do a lot for me. They cook, clean, empty my scrotums and make my life and make me look good. You know what I mean? Look, what you going to do? How you going to compete with these women? See, the American woman don't know nothing about competition except having men compete for her. Yeah. So that's just something I was thinking about, man. The whole dynamic of overvaluing women, man. We need to keep women on the level that they were supposed to be on. And for us brothers, this will apply to us, and this will be absorbed by us. And I guess we the only ones that really matter. The simp gonna be a simp, the sucker and the lame gonna be a sucker and a lame, and a lovesick idiot's gonna be a lovesick idiot. It is what it is. The Pookies and the baby boys are gonna continue deleting each other over Sean Quisha, and she gonna continue jumping to the next dude. But this is for us so that we will have the correct mind state and that we will not get pulled into the matrix thought process of overvaluing very, very, very low value women. Yeah, I mean, it can, sometimes you can slip up, just based on proximity. But one thing we look forward to is like the humanitarian chick said, when all things, go down, the primary victims is women. So what she could have been, like, that's what kind of went on with Venezuela a few years back. You had, in Greece, you had women who was doctors and teachers and all this stuff. But they was, selling their body, just like a chick with a 8th grade education, you know what I mean? And they selling their same body as when the stuff hit the fan. Nobody caring about your college degree. Ain't nobody caring about, the basic instinct gonna take place. You protected by a man or you're not protected by a man. I don't care about your degree. I don't care what you was. This how these dudes gonna be thinking. They ain't gonna care about none of that. They gonna be like, yo, you know what this is. You know what I mean? This woman gonna comply or she not. That's how it is, man. And the humanitarian chicks, they done seen a lot. Kind of like that movie, Hotel Rwanda. I just talked to a Rwanda chick a few days ago. She hit me up. How are you today? How is things going with you? She was all right. She was a black chick, cool, from Rwanda, actually. But she lived in, what was it? I don't know. She moved to some other country. But she from Rwanda. But basically, Hotel Rwanda was a pretty good movie. But basically, it was like some kind of civil war going on. It was a pretty dope movie. Don Cheadle was the main character. But my point is, during that kind of time, when you got warlords and gangs and all that, man, look, at that point, it's every man for themselves. Women ain't equipped to be like that. They're not made to be in that dog eats dog environment, they can just press the cheat code and plug in to America and stuff. But when it comes to like the real stuff hitting the fan and all that, where people was da 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 da, and there ain't no police coming. You know what I mean? When this, revolution, all SHTF basically. Man, come on, man. And it's man on man. You know what I mean? And that kind of just war mentality. Women is gonna need a man more blatantly. Right now they can pick and choose and all that, but that kind of environment, women get exposed for what they really are, which is basically dependents. And they always have been. Women have always been spoils of war. Women and children, the booty, the spoils of war, the gold, the silver, the houses, the livestock. They always have been. It just, again, in America, they get allowed to live in a state-sponsored stage of delusion. So women gonna enjoy that till the cows come home. Enjoy it till the lights go out. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. Brothers, keep your mind right, and don't put these women on a pedestal where they do not. You deserve to be on a pedestal with her looking up to you. You know what I mean? She just, she just a helper, servant, that's cool. But she don't deserve to be on a pedestal, bro. And when you put her on a pedestal, she ain't gonna respect you anyway. So anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to donate to the channel, support it using the Cash App in the description. Peace.